Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2021 Aston Martin DBX ultra luxury SUV, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2021 Aston Martin DBX is the first SUV in the storied British automaker's 107-year history. Daimler supplied the engine, the transmission, and the electrical architecture, but the rest of the DBX, the all-aluminum body structure, the anti-roll air suspension, the roomy and practical interior, has all been engineered and executed in-house. The DBX is totally new for 2021 and is Aston's first SUV. Rumor has it that a three-row variant could join the lineup next year, and a Performance A&R model with more power and more aggressive suspension tuning is also a possibility. Aston Martin offers an impressive number of personalization options for the DBX, especially through its Q customization service. The company's online configurator has several different themes that are similar to appearance packages, but with a better sense of exclusivity. The 2021 Aston Martin DBX is powered by a twin-turbo 4-liter V8 engine supplied by Mercedes-AMG. The engine makes 542 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque and pairs with a 9-speed automatic transmission also supplied by Mercedes. While the DBX is fundamentally rear-wheel drive, a center transfer case sends torque to the front axle when slippage is detected at the rear, and there is also a limited slip rear differential. Adaptive dampers and air springs are also standard. The DBX shares a lot of its switchgear with the rest of the Aston Martin family. The cabin is covered in attractively stitched leather, soft touch surfaces, and a micro suede headliner. The DBX comes standard with a 12.3-inch fully digital gauge cluster, customizable ambient lighting, 3-zone climate control, and heated front and rear seats. Its top options include ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a variety of even fancier cabin materials. Rear seat space is ample, with plenty of knee and headroom for adult occupants. There is good cargo space too, with 22 cubic feet of space behind the rear seat and 54 cubic feet with the rear seats folded. Pricing for the Aston Martin DBX SUV starts at $189,900. This puts the DBX slightly above the V8 Bentley Bentayga, which starts at about $165,000, but cheaper than the Rolls-Royce Cullinan that has an MSRP of about $330,000. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2021 Aston Martin DBX ultra luxury SUV. But listen, real quick before we actually get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links down in the description below. I mentioned that the Aston Martin DBX competes against the Rolls-Royce Cullinan and the Bentley Bentayga. The Rolls-Royce costs a lot more, and the Bentley Bentayga costs about roughly the same price. Well, I just recently did a build and price review of the 2021 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Very nice SUV. Yeah, it's $330,000. It's super cool. But I also did the 2021 Bentley Bentayga, and I actually like that one a lot, maybe arguably more than the Rolls-Royce. So I've done the two major competitors for this Aston Martin DBX. So after you watch this video, make sure you check out those videos as well. Okay, so before we actually jump into the configurator, we can see it right down here in the bottom right-hand corner. It says Style Your Aston Martin. That takes us to the configurator. Before we actually get to the configurator, Aston Martin does have a few features they want to tell us about, like design features, interior features, performance features, things like that. There's not a whole bunch on the page. There's also some stuff with accessories and things. So let's just go over all the features. Let's check out the accessories, and then we'll jump over the configurator. We'll do the build. We'll check out all the different themes. Well, we'll check those out before we even get to the configurator. And yeah, so let's get going. So here they're not really saying anything. They're just saying Aston Martins are about authenticity. Are they? Then how come Mercedes is doing your whole drivetrain? How come Mercedes is doing your the engine, the transmission, all the important stuff that touches the ground? At any rate, the Aston Martin, it's all right. It's okay. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as attractive as the Bentley Bentayga. I think the Rolls-Royce is just expensive. Yeah, they say it's got a new design language. Like I said, the interior, all the design, that's all Aston Martin. They say it's a 5-seat SUV. Obviously, it's going to have a sumptuous interior. A lot of things are just going to come standard at this price point of 189, basically $190,000. They talk about a commanding driving position and all that. They give us a little clickable link here that gives us some more specific details on the interior. So let's click that and see what they actually have to say. They don't have to say much, actually. They just let us know that it's the most luxurious interior. It has beauty and durability. There's different grades of leather that are available, depending on how much money you want to spend. There's woven wool. There's 7 different dashboard veneers, from contemporary wood to carbon fiber to natural flax composite. It's cool that they have carbon fiber because I like carbon fiber. Maybe we might make this one a little sporty. So yeah, that's the interior. It's high end, lots of leather. It's got a suede Alcantara headliner. It's got a really nice chunky steering wheel. You got really nice shift paddles behind the steering wheel. It's a nice interior. Okay, so check this out. These are the different styles they have. These pre-selected, I guess, similar. They're kind of like several different themes. These are themes, and they're similar to like appearance packages. So you've got this Bohemian Escape, and it comes with its own color, and then it's got its own interior color selection layout. So you can see you've got like a light color interior. You've got some accent stitching on the dashboard there. That's the Bohemian Escape. Then we have the Malibu Opera. It's a little bit different exterior color. And then the interior is different. You got this all black leather interior. I do notice that the dashboard stitching is exactly the same color. It might be the same color throughout all of them unless you choose to change it. We'll find that out here in a second. This next color or theme here is, and they say their curated house design team put these together. This is the Mojave Minimalist. It's going to have a different color interior. What color? It's more of a tannish color. We'll find out the exact names when we get to the configurator, but it's got more of a tan color interior, and it's got basically some shade of red exterior. Then you've got the Regatta. I kind of like that. I like that shade of blue. What is the interior going to look like? You got like this black leather interior. You do have some different color accent stitching, I notice. So yeah, they don't just keep that same accent stitching across all their themes. It just so happened to be on those first 2 themes that they were identical. So yeah, that one's kind of nice. I like that one. That was the Regatta. Then you have Aspen Escape. It's got some kind of gray interior. It's got some kind of shade of a darker interior. Definitely not the same shade as the other 2. And then, like I said, they've got all these different veneers. They said they had 7 different veneers, and we can see the different woods that they're using. There's the Metropolitan Spritz. We can see the interior on that. That's cool. That looks nice. I like that one. There's Capri Machine. Now, this one looks interesting. You got like this kind of silver or something exterior, and you've got like this, that looks great. I love it. You got this deep burgundy or maroon color interior. I like the shade of the wood. So maybe we might ditch the carbon fiber. I mean, I guess you could match carbon fiber to this, but I think it'll look better with wood. I do like that. So Capri Machine might be a good starting point for us, or for me. You might like a different one. Urban Fighter. There you go. You got your black leather. You got that same accent stitching from the first 2 themes. And yeah, all right, so that's some information on that. We can create our own by going to the configurator there, but we'll do that in just a second. There's just a few more things to go over on this page. So here they're talking about engineering and performance, which I guess we should be having a clickable link over to Mercedes' website. That I'm not impressed with. You know, the storied manufacturers such as Aston Martin, 107-year history, should be able to come up with their own system, but maybe that helps them cut costs and bring a product to market faster. I get it. At any rate, here they're talking about the all-wheel drive system, the variable torque distribution, all that kind of stuff there. They got more on the engineering. So this is really about the engineering, not about the performance. They say that the DBX sits on an all-new platform. Yeah, Mercedes platform. It's all aluminum. All aluminum bonded. It's ultra lightweight. All that. Here they're showing the super cool wheels, but yet they're talking about some other things. They're talking about their engineering principles and all that, and how the car and how this rides and handles an electronic damping suspension at every wheel, and all of that there. So they're just running their biscuit a little bit. And yeah, the Aston Martin DBX is the first of its kind, I guess, to use an all-round air suspension. All right, so this system allows the ride height to change by up to 95 millimeters from lowest to highest setting to negotiate difficult terrain or to make getting in and out easier. Here they show the engine specs, and they say 700 newton meter of torque, which really means 516 pound-feet of torque. Here they're talking about the what are they talking about? They're talking about the performance, really. They're just really kind of saying the same jargon, really lightweight construction, world-leading powertrain. Aston Martin powertrain. It's not an Aston Martin powertrain. Developed by the finest engineers over at Mercedes. I know I keep mentioning it, but it kind of bugs me. I mean, at this price point, they should be putting together their own car. So yeah, they're just going over the engine spec horsepower numbers, but they're doing it in Newton meters and stuff. I've already given you that. They're also letting us know that it has a multi-terrain driving mode. It's got 2 terrain modes. So you have this all-wheel drive system that's capable of sending power to the rear wheels for maximum driving dynamics. Put it this way: this car costs $190,000. By the time you get done buying it, it's going to be over $200,000. Chances are, this thing might drive on some grass. Okay, so I don't think we really need to worry about all this multi-terrain control going off-road. They're showing the vehicle in the background with all these rocks. You're never going to be in a quarry. The only time you might be in this quarry is if you own this quarry and you just happen to drive down there in your DBX, which you probably wouldn't. Okay, so Aston Martin does not have that good of a website in terms of telling us about the features of this vehicle that costs 190 grand. Here, however, they've got a big old layout about their accessories, lifestyle accessories, interior accessories, luggage. So let's just go take a look at the accessories real fast, and then we'll do the configurator. Okay, so they've got their accessories here, and we've got packages. There's care and protection. There's lifestyle. There's wheels. There's all this kind of stuff. So what do the packages look like, just out of curiosity? All right, so DBX packages. There's like a bike pack packages, sanctuary packages, a smoker's package. You know, you got roof racks, you've got interior protection. Look at that big cloth you can throw over the back seats. You've got all the sport luggage and stuff. You've got a pet pack. Yeah, I guess if you want to protect your pet from scratching up your very expensive interior. So they've got all these different packages there. They've got care and protection, and they also have a slow website, honestly. They got care and protection, so they got car covers, other accessories like all-weather floor mats, mud flaps, standard stuff that other manufacturers have. Here's their lifestyle accessories. So you got your ski boot warmer, wet bag storage, emergency kits, umbrella straps, headrests, portable washer for your dog partitions, picnic blankets, a seat stick. What is a seat stick? I don't even want to know. Hold on. What is a seat stick? Okay, so this seat stick is a country classic apparently, and it's perfect aid when you're out in the countryside, either walking or going out shooting. The handle unfolds to reveal a high-quality leather seat. Oh, really? I think you could probably stand up. Here they have some wheel accessories. Like here's the tire cushion so your car doesn't get a flat spot if your DBX happens to be sitting for months at a time or for long periods of time. Over here, they've got a few other things. They got styling, roof and towing, halo, and luggage. So under styling, what do they have? That looks like a door sill, illuminated door sill. They've got a polished carbon fiber tailpipes. Yeah, illuminated tread plates, they call them. Other manufacturers will call them door sills. What else do we have? I already preloaded some of these other pages. We got the DBX roofing and towing accessories and bike racks and all that kind of stuff there. Then they talk about their Halo products. Look at this evening seat box and a hamper and a sports cabinet, which basically look the same to me. high-end stuff, da 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 da, and then of course their luggage, which I do think the luggage is actually pretty cool. So you got this rear saddlebag, they got a 4-piece luggage set and a 6-piece luggage set. Okay, so they didn't really have much on their page, on their website, telling us much about the Aston Martin DBX. However, we've gone through all of it. So now let's go ahead and click this little create your own, and we'll build our own Aston Martin DBX. Okay, so here we are on the configurator for the 2021 Aston Martin DBX Ultra Luxury SUV. You can do this thing two different ways. You can use one of those pre-selected packages that they had, like the Bohemian and all that. Do you remember those? Here are those packages like Bohemian Escape, Malibu Opera, Mojave Minimalist, Regatta, all those different packages. We could go with one of those pre-packages. Or it says alternatively, you can build a new DBX from the ground up with no options pre-selected. Maybe we want to build it ground up just so we can see all the options and know what we're doing here. So I guess we could do a 360 view of this thing. So let's first take a little 360 view. Okay, let's check it out. Oh yeah, we can move it around. Here's our 360-degree view of a 2021. It looks good from the side, from profile. 2021 Aston Martin DBX, the brand's first SUV, right? And so they needed some help from Mercedes to do it, but nonetheless, there it is. All right, so let's return to home, and let's configure this just a la carte instead of trying to do a pre-package so we can know exactly what we're getting. Okay, so it looks like they can kind of do a lot of stuff right here. These, I have to be honest, that some of the Aston Martin, the Bentley, the Rolls-Royce, they don't have the most easiest to use configurators. I will say that. So we got all these core packages. Let's find out what the core packages actually are. All right, well, you got 3 of them: convenience package, indulgence package, and DB elegance package. We can click this little information button right here and actually see what the convenience package is. Let's see. The convenience package is a power tailgate with gesture control, parking assist, touchpad, and HomeLink wireless control where it's not fitted as standard. Seeing that we're doing this a la carte, then yeah, we don't have that. We probably want to get the convenience package. They don't mention any prices, of course. So you got the convenience package. There's the indulgence package, and what is the indulgence package? 16-way electric front seats with memory, heated and ventilated front and rear seats with acoustic privacy glass to the rear side windows. I guess why not? I guess why not? Why don't you want the indulgence package? The other package here is the DB elegance package, and that gives us what? Accentuate the crest with the quilting and perforation, embroidered Aston Martin wings, stuff like that. So it gets a little fancier with the DB elegance package. Okay, so let's just see where we're at here. So over here at core packages, we've already selected all the core packages. Now we got to move into exterior. They've got other categories. After exterior, there's interior materials, interior features, lifestyle packages, options and accessories, extended service contract. Some of those things we won't even get into. But we've selected all our packages and we have them all. And now we move on to exterior. And within exterior, they have a ton of stuff. Paint protection wheels, paint protection film, brake caliper color. Some of that stuff we might skip over because I just don't think it's necessary to pick and choose over every tiny little thing. I'm just not like that. And I guess that's why they do some of those pre-packaged themes to save you from doing all of this. But let's check let's do the exterior color for sure. So they've got a couple different palettes of colors. They got this, I don't know, Aston Martin palette color. AM, I guess, stands for Aston Martin. And then they have this Q palette color. So these are your specialized paint colors where you could spend even more money than, I guess maybe these might be your no-cost options. So you got like, let's see how fast this configurator is. You got jet black here. We've got the China gray. There's hyper red. There's a lot of different colors here, and their configurator is a little bit slow. And I don't know if we're going to necessarily click on all these, but what's the pearl blonde look like, actually? The pearl blonde might be nice. The pearl blonde's okay. What do we got? We got a Stratus white. We got a Copy bronze. We got some blues. We got some other shades of red. You got some bright colors here, like a yellow tang. What does the ceramic blue look like, actually? What does the ceramic blue look like? Ceramic blue? I don't know. It's too bubblegum. You know what? Let's just do the jet black. Let's just do jet black. And let's see. They got paint protection film. Do you want paint protection film? I guess it comes standard. Your wheels, you got 22-inch wheels. See, I don't want to spend a bunch of time on paint colors. And you can spend way too much time on paint colors. So here you got wheels. They've got these 22-inch wheels here. The ones that we've seen in some of the other images, I don't really like those, the sport ones like that. Let's see what these 22-inch ribbon gloss graphite wheels look like. Maybe those look a little bit better. They're really busy, but they maybe look a little bit better. But let's try them in this satin black instead to match the paint. Okay, that looks a little bit better. They have wheel center caps, color key to wheel finish. Yeah, I guess we have that. Brake calipers. You can get your brake calipers in different colors, such as yellow, red, gray, black. Let's see what the red looks like. Yep, there it is. We can see the red brake caliper. Let's go with that. Tires, you have summer or all season tires. We're going to go with the all season tires. Exterior package, you can do satin chrome, you can do gloss black, or you can do the twill carbon fiber. Now, where is it going to add the carbon fiber? I don't really know, but let's go ahead and add carbon fiber. So here it's showing me, I basically asked, I want to get my exterior pack, the lower, I want it in gloss black. And it said to do that, it's going to have to remove the convenience package. Okay, well, let's remove the convenience package. I see something change down here at the bottom. So I guess I guess we have some carbon fiber down there. I guess with the color of our vehicle, it's hard to see that. Side fender infill, you could have body color, gloss black, or you can have the carbon fiber twill. You know which direction I'm going with this. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, the side fender fill right here, right where I'm circling, is in carbon fiber now. Tail lights, you can have them red or smoked. I'm not really into the smoked tail light thing. Badging, what do you want? What do we want to do with the badging? So far, we have checked the Aston Martin wings and rear woodwork, or sorry, word mark, enamel, and polished chrome. Why not? I guess so. You could have it in carbon fiber, black chrome. That I think we'll leave traditional. What else is there? Exterior features. Do we want the sport exhaust? I like that sport exhaust. Let's go ahead and throw the sport exhaust on there. Did it change anything? Maybe a little bit. We got the sport exhaust. Do we want the towing? We do want the towing. Okay, so we get the towing, and it gives us a maximum towing capacity. It says 2,700 kilograms. Well, I went ahead and did 2,700 kilograms to pounds, and it's about 5,900 and hold on. Here it is right here. It's 5,952 pounds and some extra point something something something. Okay, so we're going to get the tow bar, and now we have towing. Let's see, leather choice. I'm not really sure with wool felt. I've never even heard of that kind of leather. So let's just use the regular leather. I don't know enough about it to say throw the wool felt in there. Environmental split. What is that all about? Monotone. You can get a monotone full palette. What's a mid-tone duotone? So is that going to be a two-tone interior? Let's see what that looks like. Well, you know what? I clicked mid-tone, dual tone. Nothing actually changed. I don't really know what's going on in here. And this is why these configurators, sometimes, yeah, there it is. It's just really slow. So here's your two-tone interior. I guess I need to move around. I don't even know what makes it move or not. I'm not saying I'm crazy about that, but because it takes so long, you see where I'm going with this? Basically, I'm just letting you know all the different things we can do. I honestly think there's a such thing as too much configuration, too much customization. Here you can change your steering wheel how you want. Trim inlay. Now, the trim inlay, I did like the carbon fiber. Let's go ahead and select that. That seems simple enough. All right, so we have the carbon fiber. Yeah, I know the interior has all these different colors, but yeah, extended trim inlay. They got interior jewelry pack. I mean, they got a whole bunch of stuff. Alcantara headliner, and what color do you want that? The cabin carpet color. What color do you want that? Do you want what kind of piling do you want? and all that. There's almost too many options, convenience and options, essential packages, a heated cup, a standard boot mat. I mean, there's a lot going on here. There's a pet package, expression package. There's just too many things. I think that if you have to do this, it gets on. It's almost silly. Not almost. It's silly. It's absolutely silly. Let's move on. We're done with this configurator. It's a hot mess in there. It's a hot mess. Aston Martin, maybe instead of giving Mercedes all their money to put an engine in this car, maybe they should have paid a good website designer to make a better car configurator and make it smoother. Make it smoother. I mean, honestly, the Bentley, the Rolls-Royce, they were just as bad, honestly. This one's the worst of the bunch. So we're out of here. I guess we got a jet black one with some 22-inch wheels. We got some red painted brake calipers. We got some California poppy color interior. It's a hot mess in there. And then we ditched a whole bunch of other stuff because it's too persnickety for me. Okay? It's too persnickety for me. It's not that serious to me. I like nice cars just like the next person, but it's too persnickety. And on that note, you know what? We're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. The Aston Martin's just I think I still like the Bentley Bentayga. Go check that video out.